The Meade School Board discussed changes to its transgender student policy once again at a meeting tonight. This comes after the board said the state superintendent's office urged them not to approve their proposed changes just hours before last meeting's vote in April. Marissa Rio was there tonight and shares how these changes would impact transgender students if passed.
It's important to note that these proposed policy revisions make no changes to the rules regarding transgender athlete participation in school sports. In fact, tonight the board passed a resolution saying that it would re-enroll in the WIAA for the 2025-2026 school year, though it will also be sending a letter to the association raising concerns about what it sees as a lack of protections for female athletes.
It is irresponsible and dangerous.
Towards the beginning of the meeting, only one person took the podium for public comment. She was against the board's proposed transgender policy.
These are children under your care, and I implore you to actually see your students, hear them, hear their stories, and don't tell them how they feel or who they are is wrong.
The Meade School Board then moved on to its proposed transgender policy, which for now has the same revisions presented last month.
I don't see any reason to make any changes until the Department of Education, Department of Justice have completed their investigation.
The government's Title IX investigations team announced that it was launching an investigation into OSPI last month. Here is some of what the board's draft policy says. Staff would use a student's requested name in lieu of pronouns whenever possible. Students wanting to use a restroom that doesn't align with their biological sex must coordinate with school administrators, though no student would be forced to use a restroom that conflicts with their gender identity. And for overnight trips, students would be assigned rooms based on biological sex. This version of revisions is expected to be on the upcoming board meeting agendas without a vote until the board receives findings from the federal government's investigation. In Meade, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.